What up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome back to the Nerdy Narrative, where today we are going to open up the latest edition of the Traveling Book Box. This adventure was began by the bookish drummer and his girlfriend Stacy. The whole idea is they started off the box with, I want to say, 10 books, thriller and horror. Then they set about talking to various friends who would like to participate, and the box began its journey. It has been all over the United States. There has been a lot of shenanigans that has happened with the books and the box, and I am just glad that it has finally made it here. I got it from Amanda over at the Reading and Writing Life. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this box open. We're going to see what's in here. I'm going to show you all the books, and then I'm going to see if there's any in here that I want. For each book that I pull out that I want to keep, I have to replace with another book. Okay, so the first here is a book of the month with no cover. So let's see. The Night Swim by Megan Golden. Well, the problem is it doesn't have a cover, so I have absolutely no idea what this one is about, and I don't recognize the author. So I'm going to put this one over here to the side. Next up, we have Saviors, Malcolm McKay, In the Cage Where Your Saviors Hide. 2 Saviors novels in one. And on the back, I guess it has the cover of the other. But again, there's nothing on here for me to know what that is. So we'll keep going. Next up, Preston and Child, The Scorpion's Tale. So Preston and Child, 2 authors. And the latest masterwork of adventure and suspense from the celebrated #1 best-selling authors, the discovery of a mummified corpse in a legendary ghost town sets off a treasure hunt that will expose a shocking secret that reshapes history itself. Okay. Next up, we have Lisa Unger, Last Girl Ghosted. I have heard of Lisa Unger, but I have not read anything by her yet. An online dating match turns into a deadly cat and mouse game in the riveting and utterly original thriller. Online dating stuff is usually a turnoff for me, but let's keep going. Donna Tartt, The Secret History. For some reason, this one sounds really familiar to me. Storytelling in the grand matter. The Secret History is a debut remarkable for its hypnotic erudition and acute psychological suspense, and for the richness of its emotions, ideas, and language. These are the confessions, years afterward, of a young man who found at a small Vermont college the life of privilege and intellect he had long coveted, and rarely has the glorious experience of youth. And yeah, I don't think that's one for me. Now this one I think is actually on my TBR. It is another book of the month, A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham. When Chloe Davis was 12, 6 teenage girls went missing in her small Louisiana town. Ooh, that's close to where I grew up. By the end of summer, her own father had confessed to the crimes and was put away for life, leaving Chloe and the rest of her family to grapple with the truth and try to move forward while dealing with the aftermath. Okay, now this one shows promise. It's a little beat up though. Now this one I have, Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. So that one's definitely going to go back in the box. Let's see. We have Stephen King's Sinner. I don't think I own a copy of this one. Nope, I do not have Thinner. I have read this. I read this back in junior high. I actually remember this one really well, but I still want to own a copy. That's a definite keeper. What else we got in here? Behind Closed Doors, B.A. Paris. My OCD is already telling me that's a no. I won't be able to handle that one. Oh, wow. A hardback Stephen King. From a Buick 8. Never heard of this. Must not be one of his better novels. So this looks like it's another story, perhaps similar to Christine. King liked to write about inanimate objects doing crazy murderous things. That's a keeper for me. I don't have this one either. Let's see. Next we have Dennis Lehane, Shutter Island. Is that the one that the movie was made off of? Yeah, looks like. I hated the movie, so I doubt I would like the novel. And Upgrade by Blake Crouch is in here. I already have that one. And then the final book, the first Harry Hole thriller, The Bat Jonesboro. Detective Harry Hole is meant to keep out of trouble. A young Norwegian girl taking a gap year in Sydney has been murdered, and Harry has been sent to Australia to assist in any way he can. He's not supposed to get too involved. When the team unearths a string of unsolved murders and disappearances, nothing will stop Harry from finding out the truth. The hunt for a serial killer is on, but the murderer will only talk to Harry. He might just be the next victim. So now I have to look here and decide which books am I going to keep and what am I going to put in to replace them. The two that I'm going to keep out of this box are going to be the two Stephen King novels. So now I have to pick two mystery, horror, or thriller books to replace these two with. So let's see. I finally decided on the two I wanted to send. Some of the ones I didn't send because I know my box is going to Jake and Stacy, and I know Jake has read some of the ones I wanted to send. So I'm going with Just Like Home by Sarah Gailey. This is a supernatural paranormal thriller. And then Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This is a mystery, thriller, horror. I am so excited. I did not know this little postcard was in there. But what drew me to this book is the pictures of all the creepy kids. I have no idea what it's about. I haven't actually read it yet, but I saw it in the store and I just had to have it. It is on my TBR to get to. I actually have 2 copies of this book. I bought it, and I bought the movie cover, and then I bought the original cover. So I'm going to put these 2 in to replace the 2 that I kept. I'm going to get these books back boxed up and on their way to Jake, where the traveling book box will come to a close. Thank you all so much for watching. I will have a playlist in the description box below if you would like to see where the books began, what books were put in the box, all of the events of the journey of the box. The journey itself was either a horror story or a comedy, depending on how you're looking at it. For us, it was a horror story. You all will probably see it as a comedy. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.